Hey everybody, I wanted to give you an update on the challenge we've brought to the Short-Term Rental Accommodations Act in British Columbia, an update on our Property Rights Association, the work we have been doing, and where we are planning to go. This week, almost 9 months since the introduction of the short-term rental legislation here in British Columbia, we have finally had our first days in court. They were amazing, to say the least. We challenged this legislation every step of the way. We've advocated, we've tried for conversation. We have ended up on the table, in front of a judge. And what we got out of it this week was we have set aside 5 days in court. We have a whole week of court coming up in June where we are challenging the legislation. We are bringing our side of the argument. We are pushing away all of this NDP government's delay tactics and strategic tactics, which they've been trying to do. We just saw it in court, them using other parties to try and delay this, to try and get our case dismissed essentially and pushed down the line, as we've seen them do with other things that are brought before them. This is so important. Our Property Rights Association has been fighting for the rights of British Columbians since this act came in. We feel and we recognize that it's wrong. The legislation was not articulated properly. It was not nuanced, and we have brought this challenge towards them, and they can't run and hide from it. So we once had 2 days in court planned for June 17th. The judge has looked over all of the arguments, all of the applications that are going to be in front of them, and they've now increased that to 5 days. This is a high-profile court case. This is property rights. This isn't just for short-term rentals. This is precedent-setting property right case law that could affect all of British Columbians and all of Canada. So, Property Rights Association was formed in October. I'm one of the directors, Orion Rogers, if you don't know that, of course, for anyone watching this video for the first time. And what we are prepared to do over the next 10 days is get everybody engaged in this fight, because it's not just for short-term rental owners. It's not just for property owners. It is for everybody that owns something, and the government decides, I'm going to come in and take that from you, and I'm not going to give you anything in return from it. Everybody here has paid taxes. Everybody has worked hard. Everybody deserves a chance. Everybody deserves an opportunity to be heard, and that's exactly what this is. And a judge has recognized that. They haven't favored one side. They want to see two arguments laid out on the table, and so they can figure out which one, based on law, of course, will be the one that presides. So what I have to say to you, if you're not involved in Property Rights Association of BC already, please, there should be some links down below. Head over to the website, read some information about what we've done, where we're going, get signed up, get engaged, and please join the movement and understand that this is not just for us, it is for you as well. Head over to our Twitter. That is where all of the politicians are. We're in an election here in British Columbia. It's very important that your voice is heard, not just at the ballots, but also online, also on social media, and that the politicians can hear the voices of the people of this province. It's been a wild 9 months. I mean, I've got a few more gray hairs than I wanted to have right now, but you know what? This is a fight worth fighting for. This is an advocacy that I am deeply interested in, and many of the other directors that have put countless hours, tireless hours into are invested in, and also all of our members. To date, we're just over 330 members that have signed up with our association, and that's a core group of people that are representing tens of thousands, if not more, across the province that are affected by this legislation. Legislation has come out of the BC NDP government way too fast on many fronts. It's all been used as election campaign material, and they haven't thought it through, and here we are challenging it, and it's because of people like us and because of people like you that we can bring this towards the courts and bring this in front of a judge. I've said this since the beginning. This was words that were given to me, is that the provincial government is not immune from the court of law, right? And so if you have a valid argument, you can bring it forward with the right support, and it should be argued on the right side. We're not trying to do strategic delay tactics, but they are. We've already seen them try and do that, right? That's not playing fair. We know that. That's not how you operate. Let's do this right? Let's use the courts properly. Let's use their time efficiently. Let's have a judge decide and place their orders appropriately. So my call to action to you is go over, get involved in Property Rights Association BC. Get over on Twitter. Get involved on X. Get involved in property rights there. Let your voice be heard. Head over to the Facebook group. Reach out to me directly. You can always reach out into the comments. I'll come back to you. We have a WhatsApp group. You can come jump into that, and you can get connected with other people that are, working tirelessly on this every day. And not just to our directors, to all of the hundreds or thousands of people that have supported us. From the bottom of my heart, I appreciate it. It was a big day, big week for court and our first court appearance. I'm looking forward to June 17th for the first day of court as well. So happy Friday. I hope wherever you are, you're enjoying the weather and you're with your family or friends. And just that's all I got to say. All right. Have a good day.